Well, good morning to you.
Hey guys.
Got my beard and my hair done, so that was nice and lovely. About an hour is what it
I
took,
know it took a long time. It takes longer for that.
and he uses a straight edge on me. He's like, "Is it okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
When I use a straight edge on you, you get mad.
You're kind of terrifying when you've got a straight edge in your hand. So yeah,
Definitely not to give you a close trim.
so they're
Morning,
doing
Debbie.
hour-long appointments now, which is brilliant. So that way they can do combos, etc. So to get this done, my hair and my beard was 300 pesos. So it's just silly. So I gave him a 100 peso tip because the dude's good. He is the best.
I know I tip my girl 100 pesos when I go too, so mine come to 400 though, because my haircut is 300, but she massages my scalp and uses essential oils, and I just want to sleep.
Well, he gave me like a facial cleanser and stuff. It's like, yeah, we're thinking of doing
that's
this.
why you're so rosy.
I said, it's like we're going to the spa. Well, not really. I mean, this is all we're going to do, he says. It's like, you know what I meant. So, yeah, then he's like, and it gets rid of those black dots on your face. I'm like, blackheads? Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, it was very fun. They're a great bunch of guys. They truly are. And it was funny because Greg, a guy we know, went in to try and get his hair cut, and they were so busy they couldn't. He's like, I can't stay. And that's kind of the way I am. That's why I make appointments now, because if I don't make an appointment, they're horrible as far as time management goes, but they're getting their act together. I like it.
So, Julie, good morning. Sherry.
Hello.
Good morning. How is St. Albert? Debbie is asking, do permanent residents need to stop at the INS office at the airport when leaving now that no form is needed?
We don't know.
What? We were at the airport dropping off my mom last week, and I'm like,
that's her question.
We've got to find out if we have to do that. I mean, we're not flying anywhere anytime soon, but
she asked the question. You asked the question the other day. It was fascinating.
And you know what? I have to tell you, it's a question that I haven't tried to get answered yet because I don't know. So if anybody knows, those of us with residency status, what do we have to do to leave the country now? Because I know there's something you have to do. You can't risk getting your visa stamped wrong.
I hope you guys can't hear that dog because we sure can.
Oh.
Guys.
Good morning, Lucky.
This dog needs to go.
No, he needs to have...
Well, no, he needs to go to a family that will take care of him.
Good morning, Andre.
Hello, hello. So, yeah, it is just very frustrating having a dog that barks all the time.
And it's sad because he does bark all the time, and he's lonely, and then they let their Chihuahua out, and then the Chihuahua barks. And...
Chihuahua's freaking annoying, too. Chihuahua comes up to you and goes, and then just does its little feet in the dirt like a bull, like it's going to take me on.
Yeah. So I'm drinking water this morning because I have had 2 cups of coffee already, and that's usually all I do in the mornings. Very seldom do I have more unless
I don't believe you.
I want more.
I do not believe you. She has as much as she wants.
Well, that's what I said, unless I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
who all
I have to take this. I'll be right back. It's Shirley, so she's very important.
So we're using the Midjourney and ChatGPT, AIPRM, the plugin. Oh my gosh, it is just getting better and better and better. The photos that we can put out now are mind-bogglingly realistic and amazing. Last night before I went to bed, I did a beachfront living room, which overlooked the ocean at sunset. Oh my gosh, absolutely incredible. Don't like it when she just leaves me here like this.
Oh, you're fine. You can do it, big boy. You're okay.
No, I am not.
Well, that's true. You are not okay, but you can do it.
I don't know why we can't do it where this is just, it's a time zone where we don't do anything.
Shirley's at SAT.
Okay.
I needed to make sure that there was nothing, and it wasn't for me.
Oh, I see.
But it was important. It could have been important. And not that you guys are not important, but business is busy right now, and things have to get done.
Which is why we couldn't do this yesterday.
In a timely fashion, right.
A
So
timely fashion part. So maybe we need to do this earlier.
we could do it at 9. We could do it at 9
Because our 9 is now 8 o'clock in British Columbia, 9
in
in Edmonton.
Edmonton.
I think 9 might be better.
Maybe.
And I think it'll be better for us too. But our office opens at 9. So we haven't been going to the office in over a week. But at the same
Right.
time, we do need to start spending time in the office. We just don't know what to do.
Yeah. And we love doing this.
Yeah.
So we'll.
It's the only time we talk. Seriously. Oh, it was Clem's birthday yesterday.
Yes, it was Clem's birthday yesterday. I was just going to read. So we are on the move from St. Albert on June 15th, got possession in Mornville. April 14th, we'll send you a change of address for the file. April 14th is my birthday. I'll be 55, just in case anybody wants to send me, 55 balloons or 55 roses or
55 bars of gold.
55 bars of gold. I'd even take 55 bars of silver, to be honest. Julie is saying, question for you, John. Have you ever had a trade ask for an advance before job end?
Trade.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we have.
Yes, they have.
And it actually went bad. It went incredibly bad.
Lots of times when you pay in advance for work. Now, typically what we do, because right now we're getting some stuff done, they ask for half up front. That way they can buy the materials, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they will ask for a little bit more. And it depends on how you're paying them. Like what we have been doing is basically we agree on a price. We don't necessarily agree on a time. And for us, for the most part, a time isn't like crazy important for the stuff that we're doing because it's at our house and but we give them, usually it's half down so they can buy the materials and get their workers started, etc., and then they will ask for if they need more materials. Like with our backyard, we changed a few things up, so they needed to buy some more materials, so we gave them a little bit more money, and now I'm assuming that the rest will be just due when they're finished. Same with the iron guy. He's asked for half. I sent him half. He'll get the stuff done. It's supposed to be maybe by the end of next week, but I was a little late sending the money to him, so because I forgot, to be honest.
Well, we had a guy who was working on the house in general, Jesus, and you don't need to know his name, who he is or anything, his last name, but we overpaid him. So there came a time when he's like, I'm done. And he left. And he had about 15,000 pesos of our money.
More, it was more than 15, but
that he just kind of left. So yeah, it kind of sucked.
Mhm.
And we learned a lesson, a very valuable lesson. Never pay in advance up to a point. Always be level.
Julie said yes, but this is a little bit more to tide him over. So that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I mean, if you trust him, then and you like the work he's been doing, etc., and you are confident he will finish the job, you don't want him going hungry or not being able to pay his rent. That's a tough one, Julie, and I would say when it comes to that kind of stuff, it would definitely be on a case-by-case basis.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel, what your feelings are about him. Really, it has to be your gut. What do you really? Lori, good morning. Helen, good morning from Manitoba. She made it home before the snowstorm got bad.
Nice.
From one day from sitting in my pool to being in the snow. Oh, Helen.
Yeah, I don't even know why anybody goes back. I don't. And I mean, that's including with family, etc. We met a pastor on Sunday who's from Edmonton. He's lived there for the last 10 years. And I'm like, Edmonton's a great place to be from. He's like, yeah, but now my kids are there with the grandkids. They've got apparently 3 children there. Mm-hmm. And they're just making babies. And it's a horrible place to be trapped.
I get it. I've said this a million times. I am so thankful that the only one of my kids that has decided to have children at this time lives close. Because I don't know what I would do if I had kids all over North America. I'd be traveling a lot more for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think your mom, she's got one kid in Canada,
Yeah.
one in the U.S., and one in Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's like a NAFTA family
And now she's got grandkids
in all three
over,
countries.
all three countries, and across Canada too, because Shay's way over in Ontario right now, and Zach and the great granddaughters are here. So, Zach and Chuita, of course, can't forget Chuita.
Her only great grandchildren are in Mexico.
Yes, and probably the only ones for a while, unless my nephews do something nasty because they're young.
Okay.
Jennifer, good morning. It's sunny and cool in BC.
Wow.
Yeah, and Julie's going to discuss with the project manager. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty much all you can do, especially because you're not here and you probably haven't really gotten to know him. But you have good people on your staff doing that kind of stuff, so I think they'll make a good decision for you.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I hate being in certain situations because we've been through them enough times where you now know statistically what's going to happen.
So we got another offer signed, sealed, and delivered early this morning.
Oh, which one?
For Casa del Mar.
Nice.
And so we've got stuff on the go.
Yeah, it's still busy, and I still haven't done the market report, but that is today. And it's funny because it depends on the market, what is going on. I mean, it's all healthy, but in Vallarta, it appears in the condo market that it's gone down, but in Nueva Vallarta, it has skyrocketed.
Yeah. Well, and it could be, she says just not something she normally deals with up north. Yeah, no, that's true. It's a different beast altogether. You know that. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say now.
We don't have Asian crap to deal with here.
What were we just talking about before?
I have no idea.
Jeez, we're bad. Offers and such?
Yeah.
Oh, condos. Condos in Vallarta, they're tiny. Like, you're talking well under 1,000 square feet.
They're all tiny.
For $400,000. Like, it's insanity what they have done in Vallarta. Even more so than, everywhere. But Vallarta, I've noticed. And also, for instance, too, I'm looking for a client who has a healthy budget for a house. 2 in the area. 2 that fit her. Well, actually, I think maybe only 1. I'm thinking one of them might not have a downstairs bedroom. So 2, 1, maybe up to 500. That's
it's weird, and people are paying the prices. It's just I can't figure this out. But I think that there's so much concern now for the currencies of the world that people just want to have a thing, have something. So for the next 2 years, I've been saying it's going to be crazy here. It really will, like very busy.
Yeah.
And it's just because the North Americans just won out of their market. And not only that, the highway here is opened up for the folks from Guadalajara. And
for the most of it is finished now, which is awesome.
And for the first time ever, we have sellers saying, let's keep this in pesos because we really have a bad feeling about the dollar.
I know.
What?
Yeah.
That's strange. Very strange.
Yeah. Wild, I tell you, wild.
Yeah, because in the past, everybody's wanted U.S. dollars. Now, the world is abandoning U.S. dollars.
I better get rid of mine.
I'm pretty sure you're fine. We're not talking millions of dollars here.
Oh, no, we're talking not even thousands.
Interesting thing, though, the person that she's talking about with the budget up to 500,000, there was a peso offer, and even when you go like 0.1 peso to the U.S. dollar based on that amount of money, it's huge.
It makes a difference.
Huge,
it makes a difference. So it's a interesting market. Lots of people looking, not a lot of inventory for them to be able to purchase. So some have decided to up their budget, some have decided to wait, some can't. So, we've got this catch-22. So then you have to decide, is that one thing that's holding you back from a different house, whether it's a heated pool or whatever, is that important enough to you to not be able to find what you need because you need to purchase. Like it's a hard market, and I think people come here and they have this money and they think I've got more than enough money to do it. Well, last year you did, maybe 2-3 years ago for sure you were going to get a castle for that price. Not so much right now. Not so much. It's
It is, and the people that are saying, we'll just rent for 1 or 2 years. So I said, okay, let's just do the math on that. And then when you do the math and show them that their rental idea can cost them over $100,000 on top of the amount that they're putting into the rent.
I just got. That's weird. Oh,
It's a very, very interesting thing, because I can show them how they're going to lose if they don't buy something today and at least lock in. So, and it doesn't matter if stuff goes up or down, they're in the market, and then they can switch around and go to other places.
Doug, did I say good morning? Did I say good morning to Doug?
I don't know. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Pat. There, I did for you, honey.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, that's such a lame saying.
That's what I do.
It's true.
Oh gosh, I keep talking about AI. I'm so in love with it. So yeah, it is going to do my market report. Like I can take the CSV file, which is comma separated values. What it does is it exports the data, and it has the columns and then a comma space, so that way the computer knows that it's looking at an Excel like spreadsheet without being an Excel spreadsheet. I upload the data, say give me a report. Oh my gosh, it gives me like an hour-long thing, which I can't do obviously, but it's amazing to me. It can see all the patterns and everything. Like, it's very cool. So I think that it's going to take over for the analytics software that I have. It will be my analytics, because on the analytics, I can see the stuff, but this tells me the stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
You can have your own little assistant.
Morning, Jay.
Hello, hello. Shouldn't you be working? Oh no, maybe he works in the afternoon. Maybe he works at McDonald's.
Don't be rude.
Jay, are you working at McDonald's? That'd be like the coolest place to work. If they give you the double Big Macs.
You're a sick man.
The double Big Macs taste like what I remember a Big Mac used to be as a child, with more meat. Because now the patties are so thin. But the double Big Mac, oh my gosh, amazing. And
We're talking Big Mac.
I don't necessarily love McDonald's, but a Big Mac just tastes good.
We took the girls on.
We did
last Sunday because we thought we were going to be able to take them to. Oh no, it was not Sunday.
It was during the week.
Like Tuesday.
We went to take them to the fair.
Yeah, and then the fair was gone. I think we told you guys all that. All of a sudden, poof, it's gone, and it cleans up a hell of a lot faster than the one in Bucerias does. Within a couple of days, they were gone. But so we're like, okay, where can we take the girls? Because now I don't want them to be disappointed. It was supposed to be our big night. They were sleeping over. It was Wednesday night. Sleeping over and gone.
And Church's Chicken has a full children's area blocked off. 3 years.
It's still blocked off?
Still blocked off.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Still frickin' Church's Chicken. 3 years. So, because at one point, about a year ago, we brought the girls over there and we went to McDonald's and we had that issue, the meltdown. But we went to Church's first, could not use it. A year later, still can't use it. It's there. It's taking up all of this real estate in this restaurant. Can't use it. So they should sell it. That's what we should put in the kids' backyard. A giant thing.
Yeah, that's what we need there. That's what we
Giant.
Need. Probably not the greatest idea that he's had.
I think it is.
So we have a busy week. We have dinner plans tonight, tomorrow night, possibly Friday night.
Tomorrow night's dinner plans, you can actually join us if you want. Hugh and Simon at Luna Lounge are doing their clean out the refrigerator.
End of the season party, yeah.
So everything. It's going to be unlimited
hello.
Food for 250 pesos.
Yeah, it's a buffet. Yeah. And then drinks are 10% off. And they have some merch in the area. I wouldn't mind one of the little coolers that they have. It would be a good one to just bring like wine to parties and stuff when I go. You smile at me like...
Just knowingly, oh God. That's what I'm thinking inside. Oh God. But I can't do that.
Why would you do that?
We have a lot of coolers here already.
No, but I'm talking just a little small
Oh,
one.
just a little one, like not like the little ones that we have.
We don't have little ones. We have big, huge ones.
I think we have little ones.
Well, if we cleaned out that storage room, I might be able to find them.
Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, the guys that are working on the back, it is going so fast.
Yeah.
Like they're so good. And we can't even tell you who they are because we need them.
Yeah, I need to talk to him about the little house.
Yeah. And even the fiveplex. We should get them to do some stuff so I can get my office ready.
Yeah. Got so much left to do that we've just been too busy to do, so we haven't really worried about it. And now it's getting to the point where I want all this crap out of my kitchen again.
Yep.
I didn't like it when it was here before during COVID. I don't like it now.
Yep. This is where we work right now.
I know, we both are. And the nice thing is, though, is this bar is high enough that it gives us a good standing desk.
Yep.
So we've both been standing for the most part while we work, and it's better for you. It's better for your feet and your legs and your hips.
And you can get varicose veins standing up all day. So that's cool. I like the option of maybe getting varicose veins.
I should really be wearing my new runners to break them in.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea.
You have to still order yours.
I do. So I'm going to get Brooks Beast. Now, this is something I wish they would have told me when I was younger. I would always buy inexpensive footwear and always would have foot pain. Always. And then when I got the Brooks Beast, which now if you want to buy a pair, they're like $200.
Yeah.
Not cheap. But
worth it though. Worth every
I had
penny.
somebody in the US is like, you got to buy these. And he's telling me, I'm like, okay, fine. So I did. All of a sudden, my foot pain, everything went away. I was in my 40s before the foot pain went away. Then I'm like, okay, for the rest of my days, I will only buy
Good
decent shoes.
So he uses Skechers most of the time.
Yep.
But because we're planning a trip, I'm not going to say the word again because everybody rolls their eyes. I want him to have a good pair of shoes. So I bought a pair. I wear Birkenstocks. And since I discovered Birkenstocks for my feet, I have not had foot pain. So I bought a pair of Birkenstock running shoes. And they're leather. So they need to be broken in. And they're still sitting in the box. The reason why I'm looking over there is because I can see the box where they're sitting, waiting for me to put them on.
They're on our kitchen counter.
Where our dehydrator is supposed to be that isn't working.
Grr. Oh, well.
So anyways, you guys, thanks for joining in today. Thanks for commenting and not commenting for those of you that, don't need to comment. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.